whoop me on. And me whoop dirt. Soft man, yes, soft.
As a duly elected representative of my people.
Just I go enjoy being an athlete because
This is Tatiberry and welcome to another Top 10 Social Media Countdown. So let's get right into it. But before I do, did you guys feel the earthquake going one day in Jamaica? Because I didn't. I was very much sleeping in my bed. I enjoy my snoring. When I woke up 9:30 here, so there was an earthquake at 7:30 p.m. So just like that, I could have just splat like that in the middle of this natural disaster. But anyhow, I'm very glad that most of us are okay. Prayers still going out for Haiti. Boy, oh boy, them just can't catch a break. So let's get right into the countdown.
The dirty are the berry, yeah, the juicy are the scoop. All the things are going on and missing on the news. Tell your sister and your auntie said the corner coming soon. All the drama what you want, you fit tune into the youth. Like, yo, hey, box cover, cover all the topics like a hymn name. Pot cover, mix up, blender, all them suck me out, what happening of the week, yo, just tune in, zine.
Number 10, bus fare hike, McJUTC. So, burritos, so there has been a 15% hike in the transportation cost. So, yes, man, so if a public transport here take care about that JUTC and that robot taxi life or wherever, that is what you will have to, deal with. So, if $100, I think $100 for the regular taxi, robot taxi fare, and no, it is going to be increased by 15%, so that means it's $115 a month for pay right about now. And many people are upset, but basically them understand the strips are going. So this is just a current trend based on what has been happening all over. And so, Jamaican people tend to stay in the middle of all of this. People want to go have them little leeway and increase for them cost by 30%, 50%, and gave two shites about the 15% that was actually introduced.
Man, you say the dog a charger. Where you say my charger, my friend? 150 and 15% me supposed to pay. 15% is $15. Yeah. 15% for $100 no $15. Yeah. Oh, you tell me about me pay $150. Then if I say $50, 50% in a 15%. So where you send him up? I'm gonna die mama. Yo.
Case in point, Exhibit A, right there. So like, this is not surprising. Each time there's an increase, you have some of the taxi man them where me know say them no for one to the 115 because in my mind, I also say people are walking around with kind nowadays. I feel like the people are going to give them 150. And so said, it is happening right now. But burritos, let me know what you think about the hike in the transportation cost as well as these taxi operators who are increasing it beyond the 15%. Sound off below. Number 9, white man selects me Caucasian. Alright, so burritos. So I saw this brother now, he selected a party some time ago. I wish I could have found the video, but I cannot source this with this brother selecting and him just have a shell moment because he was just that good. But he's back at it again now, selecting at another party, and he decided to, address the haters.
A while ago, one of my videos them go viral. When no boy talk about how the song they go, Craig. With TJ attack, how it go? Man, I dance on new topic. Them never go on tropics yet. Them never go on pink wall yet. But you see me go over this already? And you see? After me go over there, so people are bad mind me. They say me is a culture vulture. To me come from foreign. To me is a white man. Me a thief the culture. Me do this blood clotting since I'm 14 years old. Down the countryside of Israel. Me play reggae and dancehall music. Me not sell out. Me move to Jamaica to do this. Me not no change so me go.
Alright, brother, big up yourself, and I look forward to seeing more videos with you, but I don't really know if Jamaica have that much parties going on now with all of the COVID and the yeah. Number 8, horse racing, hot ticket. Did I say hot ticket? Etiquette. Make thundering down the street. Alright, so burritos, you don't know, well, I don't really know. I lie, because I've never gone on horse racing. Do you call it a horse racing match? A horse racing tournament where you would go and you bet your money over Cayman and Strack and all of these things. Never have I have that experience ever in life. Hopefully one day I get to, but in a yeah, I never bet money neither. I never really gamble yet. Anyway, so this video now have them two brother here at a betting shop when I watch the horse racing because it look like them bet on them horse. And this captures exactly how riled up these supporters can get. pretty.
Well.
You see what I thought, Burritos? This is exactly it. I don't get like this for us racing, but bring it to like World Championships and Olympics. Yeah, man, that's something get excited, especially the race that we're gonna happen this weekend with our 1, 2, 3 and what's your name again? Sharaka. Jesus, I forget the girl name. That is actually a good thing. Big up ourselves because our name just slipped me right now. Look like me really did mentally block her off.
Watch your brother and even know watch where him a go. Dog, who have you smell, so dog?
Yo, Bill,
Thank you, what go on, yo? What do you mean? How would he blow out? Dog, who have you smell, so dog?
Yo, Bill, dog.
How go on?
One buffalo, but that takes so long, dog.
I see nobody there, what on? Dog, who have you smell for your food, so dog?
Yo, Bill, dog.
Number 7, Melanie exclusive. Me interview. Alright, so Burritos, boy oh boy, I know many of you have always been asking, you know, what happened to Melanie Walker? She was our 400 meters hurdle Olympic winner, world championship winner, and she was just, you know, poised to really broke the world record, and then she just vanished into thin air, and nobody really knew what was happening behind the scenes. But I forgot big up Trishana McGowan for, you know, getting this interview, this exclusive with Melanie Walker, and she was able to detail her journey and talk about how she felt throughout the years. Take a look at perps of the clip.
All that success, did it make you happy?
No.
Wow.
I am so sorry to say that, but no. Even though I agree with my coach to run the event, to, you know, go to say, all right, well, if this time, every day when I have to clear a hurdle, I would be crying.
Yeah.
It got so frustrated that one day I just pack up my things them, I'm at the stadium, I'm walk down my yard.
Despite not having the success like you have had with the 400 meter hurdles, how does that make you feel?
I'm still happy.
The fact that you get to...
It's just so weird. I cannot explain it. I go enjoy being an athlete because I have a right. You see, I'm not the athlete that go say, all right, million a year time you can put up. That not gonna happen. You only gonna make me stay out there longer.
Okay, you know, I'm very happy that me get to see this interview, because every time I think about Melanie Walker, I'm just like, there's a little part in my heart, you know, a little part in my heart, I'm just heartbroken, but I'm really happy for her, I'm root for her, all of these things. So I'm glad that she's in a good place and able to clear it up, and hopefully you guys can go and check out the interview.
That puts Jamaica top of the medal table ahead of the USA.
Let me know, Burritos, what do you think about Melanie's comments? Are you still here for her, still rooting for her regardless? Sound off below. Number 6, party, hide and seek. Where do I even start with this? So Burritos, you know, say the entertainment sector shut down because there's the spike in the COVID numbers, so that kind of dip on pause right now. But Jamaican people very unruly and are still finding ways to go and enjoy themselves and partake in festivities, even though it is not something that the government is approving.
When the people want to keep party, the police are pass. Everybody have to bend down. See the police are pass.
So you see that rider said unruly squad. Yeah man, them literally a duck hide and seek from the popos.
Jano?
Them something that really surprised me. So right there and then, you know, say like Jamaica probably just doomed right about now because everybody just a YOLO and I do them own thing. So we should not be alarmed if every single variant just start for widespread about this country.
This is crazy.
Number 5, Maroons fight back. Mia Beng. All right, Burritos. So boy, oh boy, as I said, Jamaica just turned up the festivities week after week. And so recently we saw a video released, I think it was from members of the Maroon community, Chief Richard Curry. where we saw armed men trying to trespass on Maroon ground. Now, these men were said to be most rogue members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
I'm not joking. We're not joking. We're not joking. The chief won't talk to you. We're not joking. Chief will come. Chief will come. Hold on. Play this. Yo, play this. Play this. Hold this one. Hold this one. Chief.
Then Burritos, there was a whole entire talk about a FLA probe, and you know, sir, you would have to ask if Chief Curry was not going to respond to that, and this is what he said.
When the Maroons are in need, they do not seek first to call 911 or 119 or any string of numbers. They call their chief. The members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the members of the Firearm Licenses Authority are not elected by my people. I am. In the cockpit country, we believe in democracy and the political freedom of the people. That I do not seek permission to defend my people. We are no longer in a time of bows and arrows and spears and slingshots. I unequivocally reserve my right to defend my people using modern means, as this is my right.
Alright, so Burritos, please let me know what you think about this situation. You know my thoughts, I'm already like, leave the Maroons alone.
Right about now, it's time for the big up segment.
Well done. Before the girls, them sexy and young. Run along, sing along. Well then, pick up the friend.
Alright, so on the big up segment, I have to go and big up you guys, the viewers, the Burritos, anyone who's watching this right now who, you know, has been dealing with the anxiety and the stress and just, you know, trying to cope with this entire pandemic. And every day is a battle, but you guys still get up and find a reason to laugh, a reason to still value yourself, and a reason to step out there and still face whatever this world is throwing at you. So big up on yourself for just, you know, keeping it going and keeping a smile. And that is what I have to say. Bye-bye. Number 4, Oliver's speech. Oh, boy. Alright, so Burritos, Unamos here says some time ago, you know, Valier Johnson, the legendary Jamaican actor, passed away. And recently the funeral was held, and there was a fond moment, this really heartwarming moment, featuring Oliver Samuels. He was at the gravesite and he was sharing a memory that he had with Valier. And yeah, take a listen.
Biggest trickster. Yes, man. Valier make me nearly peep up myself in our elevator one time. Because I know me not like it. And as the elevator from where I come way from in a dikita. And as we reach near down here, you say, and me think that the elevator pop down. All me could have do when me come out and realize that me not dead, I say I'm going to kill you. If I don't kill you, I don't name what me name. Valier knows I'm afraid of worm. And me and Valier are that country down a sentence. And me beat Valier in a one domino game. And Valier go find a worm and run come and say, poo, 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 watch ya, whoop me on. And me whoop me hands so. And when I look and see the worm, I could have hung turn up and slip out so. And look at now when I realize and I let go the worm, me don't know where the cutlass come from in my hand. And I run him down. But I never catch him. Because if I did catch him, it would be before this. Yes.
But this, even though it's a sad situation, it made me feel happy because I know this cannot be easy for Oliver to deal with. The two of them have been working together for years. Like I grew up, I see them on Oliver Lodge, and I will never forget that that church scene where Oliver was there as the guest preacher.
Smile on that. See Brother Bonnie come there? That brute.
And so to see Oliver choosing to remember his friend, his colleague, you know, as the great comedic actor in this way, like, I definitely love to see it. I appreciate it. Like, that's all I have to say. Condolences yet again to the family and to the friends, to the whole of Fave 95 crew, everybody. Yeah, man, Jamaica lost a great talent. Number 3, Yahoo Boys. What? Alright, so Burritos, so you know there's a brand new song right now by the artist Intense that is called Yahoo Boys, and if you haven't heard it, please to go and check it out.
Yahoo Boys, money nav estimate, get up with the oil ring, load up with enough to pay. Leads then you bang and then you enough, so we dark them and then you launch up another beat.
Yeah man, the song a trend and all of these things and getting out of traction, especially among the youth demographic, so much so that the song has now attracted a dance, and the dance people, yeah, like, you know, the rifle walk and all of these things, but yeah man, take a look. So, to be honest, yo, I love the dance, I love the vibe, but then the like a mature part of me are like, oh my god, look at the crime rate, all of what is going on. I don't know if I really feel 100% doing a dance where me I walk around with a rifle. But then again, there's an side to me that is like, just pretend say I play like Grand Theft or Call of Duty or something, and just put yourself in a character there where it's not really real life. You just kind of play a part, and if I do it like that, then maybe I don't feel so bad out of the dance. But Burritos, are you here for Intense's song Yahoo Boys as well as the dance? Sound off below. Number 2, Smile Dirt. My word, my sentence. Alright, so Burritos, so this Dirt Bong song is the song that continues to give because it busts in a little youth space. Then it take itself where your mother find out about it. Now me think you reach your grandparents, them, and like it is just like developing and going all over. Big up yourself, Tyreek. And so recently, you know, he was invited to Smile Jamaica to show the dance to Okay, Burritos, I want you to tell me who you think did it better, but me definitely have to say Simone. Yeah man, Neville, I do not know. You could give Neville every single dance in the book and Neville is still going to move that exact way. I mean, I understand, like, how does he manage? You could have tell Neville for Bogle, he will still do that one dance. You could have tell him for Ponder for Ponder Bank at the same move them are going to do. Burritos, what you think about this dance? Have you tried it? Are you able to do it well at this moment? You must get your dance by now, man. It has ample time now. Burritos, if you're there and you don't know if you do the dance, please just try. Just try. If you can't dirt, try for mud, try for dust, cobwebs, something.
Yeah, turn the camera away. Back on me now. It's beautiful. Right now you're watching the artist countdown with Dirty Berry. Turn the camera away. See it? Turn it again. It's magical.
And number 1 goes to Spice. Send it up. Send it up. My word, my sentence, my paragraph, my essay, my biblioteca. So number 1 goes to Send It Up, the music video, the song, the visuals by dancehall artist, dancehall queen of stage, Spice.
There are only 10 men left in the universe. 10. And it is up to you to find the chosen one to repopulate our planet. It is up to you.
Alright then, no say nothing. Me can't live without man, so me go find them.
Alright, so Burritos, you know what day she dropped her album? 10 years she's been, you know, in the industry. I really have a fight to get this album out there. And finally, VP Records, you know, set the gate open, and so she's able to just like come at us like this. So she do the single and the video for Go Down There. That was directed, you know, by J Will. And now this other single that is called Send It Up was done by J Will. I'm gonna tell you the video. Shell.
Send it up, send it up. Send it up, send it up.
Me no Spice fork out a decent little amount of money for this, and what it shows me is that, you know, like, Spice creativity holds no bounds. I don't know if it was all J Will's idea or it was a collaborative effort. I feel it was definitely a collaborative effort with both of them, and I just love it. I love the outfits. I love said this was a song where this is Spice in our element. This is when Spice is literally untouchable. And what I liked about it is because, you know, it still had the little Ray, little, you know, the good girl energy, but it also showed Spice in an elevated level. And that's all me want, you know, for Spice to continue giving us Spice, but just to show us it on a different way. Like, yeah, don't do the preview, you know, like, give it post-grad Spice, and that way I look for right now.
When I 6:30 and me a clamp it.
Also, in the music video, I think you had Slick Comedy as well as World Dog in there making them cameo, and that was a good look as well.
Listen to me, good not come to me, we do no antics.
The dirty are the berry, yeah, the juicy are the scoop. All the things that going on, it missing on the news. Tell your sister and your auntie said the corner coming soon. All the drama what you want, you for tuning to the youth. Like, yo, hey, the box cover, uncover all the topics like a hymn name. Pot cover, mix up, blender, all them suck me, I what happening of the week, yo, just tune in, scene.